Someone I know was depressed, moved from one city to another city, disconnected from all forms of friendship, and tried committing suicide after a relationship gone bad. Yes, it can happen to you. It can happen to anyone. But are there things that we should know so that we will not be in that situation? Yes, of course, there are things we should know. There are things we should look out for so that we will not be in that position. Commitment, for instance. Commitment is not one of the things I want to mention. I'll mention those three things later on. What we should look out for. You understand? It's not as if commitment is not part of it, but I just want to speak a little bit about commitment. Why that case is possible like that. Why people try to end it all immediately after their relationship. Forgot about the past life they were living in. Forgot how they used to be happy before this person moved into their life. When you show commitment, you give your time and you give your money. You give your time, you give your money. The more time you give, the more money you give, the more commitment you have, and the more you love. The more time you give, the more money you give, the more commitment you have, the more picture of you guys you see in the future. Very single, they see and say, okay, I envision this person with, okay, my husband, my wife, yeah, we have kids together, okay, we do this, we do that. There's a picture you've envisioned. There's a picture you don't paint for your head. And for your brain to disconnect from them, it might take time. Am I saying you should not paint picture? Paint picture if you want to paint picture. But there are things you should know. And most especially, men are expected to give every time. Men, they give. We are expected to take you shopping. We are expected to take you on a trip. We are expected to do basically everything. Even for bed safe. My man, they give. Well, joke apart. If you're in a relationship and the giving is from one person alone, then you cry. Honestly speaking, if you're in a relationship and the giving is not from both parties, you will cry in the future. There must be a measurement of giving. And please, let's be serious now. Not all giving is love. Not all giving is love. I can give you 1,000 naira now. Doesn't really mean I love you. What am I using that one for instance? Like a politician now. A politician can give to a poor man. A politician can give to a beggar just to show that, oh, I'm with you, the people. Just for a political purpose. To earn people's sympathy. To make people say, okay, yeah, he's with us, he's the man of the people. Those kind of giving, they get comma. I fit give you out of my abundance. No mean say I really love you. But there's a giving you go look out for. There's a giving you will look out for. That's sacrificial giving. And at the one way we say God talks, say, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Why I call her like Calabar people? Begotten son. That he gave his only begotten son. Look the expression. The expression of love now giving. For God so loved the world that he gave. And this kind of giving, they go anyhow. Because if I give you out of say I get 20 million and I give you 1,000, it means nothing to me. So no confuse love and giving, but there is a love, there is a giving that you will receive, that you know, okay, this person really love me. This person gets hearts for where my matter day. You understand? This person get heart because in that same Bible now he talk say, where the heart of a man is, or where the treasure of a man is, now there in heart day. So you can't give something that costs much to you, something sacrificial. You can't give it to someone you don't love. You can't give something sacrificial, something that costs you a lot, to someone you don't know. So not be every giving you go just feel so okay, this person love you. But again, both sides must be giving. You have to give your time. You have to give your resources. You watch out for all these things. Only the relationship they give as a woman, only the relationship they give as a man, and you think it's balanced. One person's heart will be broken at the end of the day if the other person does not understand gratitude. One person's heart go break. You dey relationship, you see say okay oh, this person is a chronic cheat. He is not giving me his all. He is not giving me his loyalty. Because giving dey broad. You still decide to dey inside. As a woman, why do you like toxic things? And if you don't leave it, you sef you go dey toxic as well. It's just time. You will be as toxic as that person. You will not be crying tomorrow. You are in a relationship. You just like the idea that you don't want to be lonely. You want someone to text you in the morning. You still want to control, but you know that this person that you are trying to control is an animal. What are you doing with that person? Why can't you just take a bow? Why can't you just leave? Why can't you say, no, I don't want this? Are you living your life based on what people will say? There are signs you will even be seeing from time. You don't have to allow your brain have that connection that, okay, there is a future between us. There are characters you will see. You will disconnect from it. I'm not scared to say no, and I don't want anybody to be scared to say no. One of the things wey no go put you for that position, because this thing, I think I would title it, do not lose yourself after a relationship. That's the title. I will title it that. One of the things you will need to understand or to know in order not to be in that kind of situation, in order for your brain not to picture, or your brain fit picture like I said earlier on, but in order for you not to be in that position that you want to take your life or you want to lose yourself after a relationship, is one, shey this person wey dey get consideration. E dey consider, because consideration is the root of all evil. No, Bible say na money is the root of all evil, but consideration is the root of many problems in relationship. I think I'll pair consideration and respect together. They are not the same thing. They are not the same thing. Consideration and respect are not the same thing. But my put number one, consideration and respect, because both of them, you need it in a relationship. Be it you are a woman or a man, you both need consideration and respect in a relationship. Should there be the same thing? No. I fit consider your feelings, man, no respect you. I fit dey party now, then they share food. Now only 2 meat remain, and I want chop 2 meat, but I just take one. So okay, because that nigga never chop now. Okay, make I just leave am for am. I consider you doesn't mean that I hold you in high respect. And respecting someone does not mean you should consider someone's feeling. So both of them need to work hand in hand now. Is this person considerate? How far can consideration make one? Because if person dey considerate, I tell you, most of our problems, check your problem wey you get for your relationship. Do you feel you are considered? Before this person made this decision, was I considered? Like, I want to make you analyze this consideration yourself. I want to make you analyze this consideration yourself. Check the problems. I'm sure, not as if I'm a prophet, many of your problems boils down to consideration. Then number two, I will still come back to that consideration, but first my scale through first, Number two, honesty. If you are in a relationship and every day na lie, this person has been lying to you, maybe that a man have been a woman, you know that this is a lie. There are some lies wey be say, if you look and logically, you go see and say this one a pure lie. I left the club, or people came to see me in my apartment. I left by 8 o'clock to see a friend, and maybe the journey to the friend place now like 30 minutes. She no calculate that one, or he no calculate that one. I went to see a friend. Then after seeing the friend, we went to the cinema. After seeing in the cinema, that was when we went to the club. But we did not take time in the club because my other friend, that is my fellow gender, said she's going to work by 10, so we left by 10. But meanwhile, when you calculate it logically, you will say, you left. This is a real life story I'm telling you. You left the club, and you left home by 8. And this information is only coming to you maybe because someone said, I saw this, your boyfriend or your girlfriend in the club. Now, you left your home by 8. You got to your friend's place, 30 minutes. You stayed there for a while. You went to watch movie, 1 hour. That's 9:30 already. Maybe the movie is 1 hour, 30 minutes. Then you now stayed in the bar, not too long, over an hour plus, but not to 2 hours, because your friend needed to go by 10 because she has work by 10. Now, whatever you've calculated is more than 10 o'clock. There are some lies that you will logically know, okay, this person no really planned this lie well, but not lie. There is a way that person will lie. The person will tell you it's training, you have to go and look. In that kind of relationship, it cannot last. Even if it lasts, you don't have to put your mind and brain into it. You know this person is always going side to side or doing something against your own policy, against what you believe in to. Hey, Jesus. Against what you believe in. Let me go to the third one. Service. But without honesty, first and foremost, without honesty, the relationship no fit work out well. Without consideration, the relationship no fit work out. Without service, this thing wey they call relationship, it no fit work out well. This service I'm talking about, you cannot be in a relationship and say, I want to, how will I put it? I want to be independent. I'm an independent man. What are you doing in a relationship then? I know many people will say, are you telling us to be dependent? I'm not telling you to be dependent on anything or on everything. So you are saying entitlement mentality is right if you are telling us to be dependent. Oga, never talk that one. But if you're in a relationship, you'll be dependent on some things. If you want to be independent and do everything yourself, you don't need a relationship. At times, service makes you feel safe. It makes you feel secure. Are they sick? I expect you to take care of me, like do me tea. Do me, just pamper me. If you say they're sick, expect the same thing. Whether we like it or not, there's an expectation in relationships. There's an expectation you have of your mom. There's an expectation your mom get for you. There's an expectation you have on your sister. There's an expectation you have on your brother. There's an expectation you have on your pastor. There's an expectation you have on your partner. And why should you even call the person partner if I can't depend on you? The partner, we're supposed to depend on each other to achieve something now. Or why am I having a partner if I can do it myself? So when you see that this person is considerate, this person is honest, this person, be it boy or girl, give services, wash your clothes, cook for you. I know they talk say woman cook for man or man cook for... It can happen both ways. when the person does these things, you know, okay, there is a level of love and there's a level of understanding. E get wetin I go still talk for part 2. You understand? But first, this video is getting too long. So if this video hits 1,000 likes, I will drop a part 2 of do not, because this consideration of a thing, it's broad. And I don't want to go into what I cannot finish right now. Yeah. So if I can talk on consideration for even 15 minutes on his own, but I don't want the video to be too long. So hit the like button. If I get up to 1,000 like, then I'll drop a part 2. Thank you.